See, sometimes you have to fall in order to even rise. Because let me tell y'all a story real quick, right? So if you look at my last video I posted like 2 weeks ago, I just got kicked out. I lost my job and everything. From getting kicked out, I had to move up here to a whole different area and just starting from scratch all over again. Because keep in mind, before that, if you look at all my, like, if you look back at all my old videos and everything before that, I literally was homeless. I was going back and back from like just place to place, just living with other people I knew. Couldn't find a job for the life of me because I was a minor. Didn't have my parents there to actually do the paperwork so I can even get the stuff I needed to get a job. So I was struggling with money for like 2-3 years straight. Finally ended up moving in with one of my homies and everything. And I got me a job up there. I was doing good. I was making decent little money, shit like that. And then out of nowhere, some bullshit happened. I ain't even gonna go into it right now, but I got kicked out of there. I'm down here, lost my job and everything. But the reason I'm coming on this video saying sometimes you have to fall in order to grow. Look, I already got me a job again already, keep in mind. I've only been up here for like less than 3 weeks. It's been a little over 2 weeks, and I've already got me a job again. I start tomorrow. And it's, from the way this job's looking, it's going to be better than my last one was. I'm going to be getting slaved way less and still have my money and my free time, be able to do my thing like I'm doing right now, and still have the money I need. But people got to understand, right? Am I in a worse environment than I was before? Yes. Yes, I am. The environment I'm in now is definitely worse than where I just was. But I also understand, I've kind of realized in life, right? This shit comes in patterns. Like, I've noticed it's patterns. See, there's been so many times throughout my life, I'll be in a situation, whatever my situation is, whether it's a good area or a bad area. For example, right? I'll be in a good situation. Then some fucked up shit will happen. I'll get put into a really fucked up area. But then, by the time I finally overcome that area, I overcome that environment, I'm in a better environment than I was before I even got put in that one. Therefore, yeah, you won't get pushed to lower lows, but that's going to result in you reaching higher highs. So yeah, right now I may be in a worse environment than I was just in, but I already know, like, I've seen it happen multiple times in my life already. All this is going to do is bring me to a better position than I was just in. So yes, you have to fall sometimes in order to even grow. Probably wondering, what's the reasoning for that? Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Without bad stuff, you're not going to learn nothing. You're not going to grow. Without any type of resistance, you're not going to get shot forward like a slingshot. You got to have a little bit of resistance. That shit got to pull you back a little bit and shoot you a little higher. But then, also understand this. Once you get so high up, you kind of just start to get comfortable. You kind of just sit there and you start, like, doesn't mean you being ungrateful. Doesn't mean you're not appreciating what you have. But it's just like, you just comfortable with what you have. Like, you ain't really trying to do a whole lot more. You just kind of sitting in one place, just kind of chilling, just kind of stagnant. And then, yeah, that's what's going to push you back down. Be like, nah, you need something to push you forward. That's why for me, see, and that's why one thing I do got to recommend is if you doing really good things in your life, you making a lot of progress, do not get too comfortable. Keep working. Like, yes, take time to rest and stuff like that, but keep working. Keep putting that work in, because if you keep working, it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, you're going to run into a little bit of resistance. That's just life. It's ups and downs. But you're not going to be in the same type of situation that I'm in right now. The reason I'm in my situation right now, and I already understand, it is my own fault. Because I was starting to get too comfortable and I was starting to slack in a lot of areas. I hadn't been uploading as much videos. I had been slacking with my music, health, all types of different areas about myself. I was messing up, bro. And for that reason, I got put into that stagnant energy, and then I had to get a little reminder hit with me like, hey, bro, like, remember what the fuck you doing. You can lose that shit way quicker than you gained it. If you look at my last video I made, literally look at my thumbnail. It even says on the thumbnail, you can fall way quicker than you rise, and that's so true. So once you start climbing up to the top of that mountain, understand, there's a lot less surface at the peak of the mountain compared to climbing up that shit. Yeah, it may be a lot harder to fall off when you climb in the mountain, but once you get to the top, you better keep building. You better build more onto that mountain, because if you just stay there, it's only so long until you fall off the peak of that bitch.
Hi.
How's it going? But no, yeah, that's all I wanted to come on here and say. Just wanted to spread a quick little message to y'all. No matter how far you fall down in life, that shit is literally just giving you something to actually rise back up and go even higher than you was before. Keep going though, stay strong. Love y'all. And something else I do want to throw in here real quick, just so I can prove a little point on this real quick, right? For example, like I said, every time you fall back down like this, you get pushed back into a lower spot like this, you gonna get put into a better situation than you was before once you learn what that's trying to teach you in that moment. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't mean that you can just sit in that like once you get thrown back into that fucked up spot, you just sit there, you pout about it, feel all depressed and complain about it, not do shit because you like, fuck it, fuck life. Life just keeps giving me fucked up scenarios. Fuck this shit, I ain't doing this no more. Like, you gonna stay there. Yeah, you gonna stay there. Life is showing you that situation because it's telling you, yeah, if you stay this comfortable, you stay living just off the bare minimum, doing what you're doing right now, that's only going to devolve you. It's only going to push you lower. So yeah, as long as you living like that, thinking with that mindset, you going to stay in that situation. You got to find a way to actually be like, all right, I'm going to appreciate what I have, make the best out of my situation, use what I can within it to actually do what I can and gradually grow and get into a better position. It's going to happen. It takes time. But the point I wanted to prove, right? Because that was just off the dome. That shit just came to me, and I'm like, yeah, like, y'all definitely need to hear that shit. But no, the point I'm trying to prove too is, like I said, you'll fall down, you'll get put into a better situation. Guarantee, even though I'm in a bad environment right now, I'm around a lot of low energy. I just now got my job and everything, so thankfully I'm about to have money flowing in already. I ain't losing the money. I attract money, man. I ain't broke. I ain't got that broke energy no more. I be attracting my money, so regardless of what happened, I ain't never gonna go broke again. Let's get it. But nah, the whole point that I'm trying to make is I guarantee, I don't know how exactly how long it's gonna take. Probably not that long. Probably only a couple months, maybe less than that. I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take. But best believe the next situation, like the next environment that I'm in, is gonna be in my own crib, around my own energy, with my own money, and all of my own everything. Everything is gonna be my own there. I ain't gonna have to deal with other people's low energy around my life trying to dictate how I'm living. I ain't gonna have to deal with having the struggles of money and not being able to get my own food or just buy my own place. Because for a while, that's always been my issue. Like, for most of my life, that's been the biggest struggle that I've had, has been like money related issues. I always had financial issues, and that was the only thing really stopping me for real. Like, but so I thought it was the only thing stopping me, but I'll get into that, right? Because for a while I was just struggling with money. Like, I had all my mind was strong. Like, I was more mature than most people that were literally in their 20s and 30s that was like trying to tell me what to do in my own family. People I was around, people I would just get put around because all the moving around I did within my life at such a young age. All the people that were always like basically my guardians and stuff, basically had to watch over me and stuff, was always trying to tell me how to live my life, trying to dictate how I'm living, when in reality, my mom was a little bit more straight than even theirs was. I was more mature than these people were trying to tell me how to live. So I'm like, that always caused so much restriction with me. I'm like, bro, like, I should be giving y'all advice, and y'all over here trying to boss me around on how to live? I don't even boss y'all around, and I know what I'm speaking about. Y'all don't even know what the fuck they talking about. But I'm getting off topic. What I basically am trying to say and stuff is like, yeah, I was always around like just all these fucked up situations because I didn't have money to get away from it. If I had money, I would have been able to just go get my own place, go buy my own stuff, pay my own bills. And then on top of that, the other burden I had was being a minor. I just turned 18 last November. I'm about to be 19 this November in like a couple months. Before I was 18 and everything, I wasn't with either of my parents or anybody that had custody of me. I had no way, like, I had to have people sign off paperwork for me to even get my ID, birth certificate, and all that other stuff. I had lost all my paperwork, had to get all that stuff, and didn't have the people to sign off on it for me to get it. So I wasn't able to apply it. No jobs, do nothing. I couldn't find no ways to make money. I even went down to resulting to try and, like, sell weed, stuff like that. Dude, like, just doing stuff that ain't even legal, just doing whatever I needed to do to try and make money. And then it's just like, it wouldn't work. Like, something was just blocking me. Something was blocking me from even being able to attract money into my life. And I realized, like, okay, it's because I'm valuing money more than how I'm taking care of myself. Like, yeah, I had issues around me in my life, and money was like the solution to get out of those scenarios. Like, right now, literally all I need to do is just get the money to get out of the scenario I'm in right now. But also, I had to understand the reason money was being blocked from my reality is because I was over here valuing money more than what I actually cared about, like my health, my purpose, the things that I actually am passionate about, the things that I actually like make me feel fulfilled in my life. I was slacking with my music, slacking with the content, eating bullshit food, smoking every single day, doing so much unhealthy stuff and just neglecting myself because I was focused on nothing but money. When in reality, I had to realize, hold on. I'm putting the wrong thing first. If I put myself first, I focus on my health, my mind, my passion, everything I need, I'm going to attract nothing but money because I'm going to be at a vibration of money, of a higher frequency. I'm going to attract nothing but good things because I'm living in a high frequency. So you got to understand, if you neglecting yourself, living in a low frequency, you're going to attract broke shit. Broke and low frequency, same shit. Rich and high frequency, same shit. So you just got to understand, it's how you take care of yourself. It's how you looking at yourself. However you looking on the inside, however you feeling within, is exactly what you're going to see within your life in the outside. So never put money and all these other things above just what you truly care about, what you truly feeling. You got to love yourself above all else, and you'll attract everything else that is love. But hey, I wish the best of y'all. Stay up. I love y'all.